Today in this episode of Myths and Facts, we will be answering few of the questions that some of our friends are curious to know. Number 1. Why is pizza round, boxed in square, and cut as triangle? Before we answer that, let's just what a pizza really is. Pizza, according to the English dictionary, is a baked Italian dish of a flatbread dough crust typically topped before baking with tomato sauce, cheese and other ingredients such as meat, vegetables or fruits. Pizza is easier to make round rather than any other shape. And pizza boxes are easier and cheaper to make square than circular. It's cut into triangles as that is the natural way to divide a circle. Number 2. How did it start? What is the beginning? How does the universe begin? First let's go back in time. 13.8 billion years ago, that's when it started, well, according to scientists. In the beginning, there was nothing, then bang, our universe emerged in an explosion of light and energy. Or did it? Well, nobody knows for sure. According to scientists and their beliefs, the Big Bang is the beginning of the universe. This theory stated that, it all began 13.8 billion years ago, and that everything we see, came from an infinitely dense point, called a singularity. Scientists believe, with every speck of its energy jammed into a very tiny point. This extremely dense point exploded with unimaginable force, creating matter and propelling it outward to make the billions of galaxies of our vast universe. Why is it called the Big Bang Theory? English astronomer Fred Hoyle is credited with coining the term Big Bang during a talk for a March 1949 BBC radio broadcast, saying, "These theories were based on the hypothesis that all the matter in the universe was created in one Big Bang at a particular time in the remote past." The Big Bang Theory tells us, that after the universe emerged from a singularity, it started expanding, and very fast. This is known as the cosmic inflation phase. Trust me, when I said fast, I meant extremely fast. One moment, there was a single point half of the size of a DNA molecule. Within a nanosecond later, it expanded to 10.6 light-years across. This is how the universe we know and love today, ended up being relatively stable with hardly any density fluctuation. But these small density fluctuations are the reason we have galaxies and stars. When we start talking of the distances this big, we can use the term parsec, which is equivalent to 3.26 light-years. 1 light-year is 9 trillion kilometers. A megaparsec is 1 million times bigger than parsec. You can do the maths later. Currently, the universe is still expanding. It is expanding at the velocity of 73.5 kilometers per second, and every megaparsec. That means, every 3.26 million light-years an object was away from us, it's moving 73.5 kilometers per second faster. Number 3. Why don't the Atlantic Ocean and Pacific Ocean don't mix in the Gulf of Alaska? The Gulf of Alaska indeed is a wonder to behold. Just by looking at it, you can't help but call it a mystery. But thanks to our scientists and researchers, we now can tell facts behind the mystery. The cause of the difference in color unable to mixability of the two oceans in the Gulf of Alaska, is actually, the difference in salt consistency. The amount of salt in the Atlantic Ocean much more high, causing it to be deep blue in color. On the other hand, the amount of salt in Pacific Ocean is much less than that of the Atlantic Ocean, making it to have her own different color. Although the pH level of the both oceans are the same with the pH level of 8.1. But the density and temperature of these two oceans are different. This is the reason why the water of the two oceans do not mix with each other. Number 4. Why is Bermuda Triangle such an awful place according to stories? For many years, the Bermuda Triangle has been a mystery. Scientists. So far, many ships and airplane passing near it, seems like they dematerialized with no trace. The Bermuda Triangle is located in the North Atlantic Ocean. It is situated only 1770 kilometers from the east coast of America, Miami, and 1,350 kilometers south of Nova Scotia. It's a triangle, connecting Florida, Puerto Rico and Bermuda in the United States of America. where larger ships and airplane disappear upon arrival. On reaching this triangle, neither the vehicles nor the passenger are found. The mystery of the Bermuda Triangle is still unsolved, and no concrete evidence has been found concerning the vehicles that has disappeared here. Currently, more than 2,000 ships and over 70 airplane has gone missing within this triangle. Scientists blame the weather in the triangle as the main culprit. After a deep study of the weather around the Bermuda Triangle, scientists believe that there are very dangerous winds blowing at the speed of 170 miles per hour over the triangle. Whenever a vehicle is trapped in this windstorm, it loses its balance and an accident occurs. Or could Bermuda Triangle be an interdimensional portal holes, an entrance to another dimension? We will cover that on another episode of Myths and Facts.